Nice. Dog off the leash. Nobody around. This is fun. Oh, there's another one. Great. Well, that's one way to start an episode. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Chasing Waterfalls. So I am here beside the river that connects to Felkers Falls. There is actually a smaller waterfall further down. There seems to be a lot of people out. So I'm going to do the smaller waterfall at the end. We're going to hike in and find Felkers. So, yeah, let's go this way. Meow. Boy, she is flowing. It's been raining for 2 days. Well, it rained for 2 days, and it's supposed to rain today, actually. So, fingers crossed that the waterfall is just roaring. The smaller one is definitely roaring. It was loud. So, fingers crossed. And you can really tell it's been raining. There's all of these, yeah, look at that, wow. We got like a mini waterfall. And all the way down into the river. That's crazy. It's mucky. Woo! We got another little runoff here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a better angle here. There we go. Look at that. These little mini waterfalls just running away. So full disclosure, I have been here before. In fact, I've been here many times. One of my favorite waterfalls by far. I mean, and I've looked at a lot of waterfalls. But for anybody who hasn't, is kind of the reason why I'm here. I've been told, oh, I've seen it from the top, you know, like, are you going from the bottom? And I'm like, yes, that's where I'm going. So you are allowed to be here. There's no signs saying don't enter, you know, private property, $10,000 fine, nothing like that. You're allowed to be here. There's a beautiful trail, you know. And yeah, I figured I'd just let you know that in case people are like, oh, you know, are you allowed to do that? You are. Sorry if it's really loud. We got water flowing. I thought I lost the trail, but I'm thinking I have to climb up, which is nice and slippery, I'm guessing. But look at this. Nice little cave hangover. If it starts to rain, I know where to go now. I didn't bring my tarp or anything, kind of lightweight. Well, let's see if we can make our way up this. Yeah, this is very slick. So I think we're gonna go down, try and follow the side here. Yeah, this is gonna get a little, feet are getting wet. Ugh. Come on now. And under the tree. Oh. Okay. We're on like a little island. There's nowhere to go beside. You're getting like ankle deep here. Whoo! Sketchy. Okay. Well, I had to come back a little bit because this side of the valley of the river just cuts off and you're in like, you know, shin deep water. So what I'm gonna have to do is jump onto the rocks here, make my way across, whoops, and then walk up. Yeah, isn't that nice? And then walk up so I'm able to get on the other side. Number one, I do not recommend coming to the bottom. after 2 days of rain. The river is crazy, but I'll do it for you. How about that? So let's go this way. We did it. Feet are absolutely soaked. Well, that kind of comes with the territory. Now we can actually hike along the side. Oh boy. You ready? Bam. Wow. Oh, the wind coming off that. Wow. That's wild. You can see it. That's crazy. This whole valley is just absolutely beautiful. The cool thing is you can get pretty dang close. You get up on this rock here. But I don't think we need to get that close. We'll come down a little bit more. Holy jeez. Look at that. Oh, she breezy. Look at this valley. I'm sure the breeze, you can hear it, and I apologize if it's really loud. Wow. She's flowing, boy. Holy. So the plan usually is, you know, kind of hang out, enjoy the waterfall, but that breeze, it's just soaking me. So what I think I'm gonna do is head back to the miniature, and if you can comment the name of it, I couldn't find it online. I think it's like Little Sam's or Mini Sam's, something like that. But we'll go back there, way less windy. That is crazy. Oh, a tree's blocking it. Hold on, let's get out of here. Go here. There we go. Woo! Balancing on rocks. That's wild. So loud. One more for the road. Wow. All right. Let's head back to the miniature. To the mini fall. Time to get my feet wet. Nothing quite like standing in the middle of a river. Yeah. All right, let's get over here, shall we? Standing on a big old boulder in the middle of a river. Now, normally, like I said in episode 1, we'd want to get to the top, see it from the top as well. But if you know of a trail, let me know. I mean, my feet are soaked, and I think climbing up this wall is just dangerous. It's not even worth trying, honestly. I know my limits, put it that way. So I think we're gonna have to possibly skip the top. Maybe make it a part 2, I don't know. But I'm definitely not climbing up the wall, because I'll slip. My feet are soaked. It's muddy. That's a bad combination. So let's head back down. Check this out. I look down and I'm like, what the heck is that? It's all black inside and it's like weird. It looks like a rock, but it's a crawfish. Something was eating. Wow. Even standing there for a couple minutes, like 5 minutes, you get so used to how loud it is that you get, you know, I don't know how far, but as soon as it starts to quiet down, it's like really quiet now. Like, that's crazy. Look at this though. Look at how beautiful this is. Just paradise. We got the river flowing. Oh. So I'd just like to state once more, because I know there's going to be people out there like, you shouldn't be there, you shouldn't have done that. That was dangerous. I do not recommend it or encourage it. The water levels were pretty high and it cuts off the side of the river, so there's nowhere to walk. On a normal day, you know, nice sunny, hasn't rained, this river isn't flowing this badly, or badly, it isn't flowing as much. So it's a little bit easier to get to the falls. But I do not recommend it. I do not encourage it. If you decide you want to do exactly what I just did, please be careful. I can't tell you not to, but yeah, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Like this, but you take careful steps. You know, I plan out every step I take, especially back there, because I mean, your feet are getting wet, that's for sure. But if you make sure, you know, rocks aren't moving, you're not going to fall. Call it OCD, whatever you want to call it. My brain won't let me. I stop and I look and I find my way that I'm going to take before I even move, because it is dangerous. But I mean, I do it for you, for the people that are like, oh, I don't want to go there, that looks hard, or that's why I do it. Another thing I should probably bring up, yeah, see, there is a trail. We'll get to that in a second. For anybody who is kind of interested in the coffee part of this series, I don't think anybody was really. They want to see waterfalls. They don't want to look at coffee. But it isn't very easy to get coffee like in singles. You have to like buy a bag of it or a can of it, and that's actually why it's been so long since I did an episode, was I was waiting to get coffee, like get a new coffee. And I think I'm going to change that up. I think what we're going to do is end up getting like a beer. We're going to try a beer out, because you can buy individual beers, right? But you can't buy like a packet of coffee to try, you know. So I think I'm going to switch that up a little bit. We'll try out a new beer. Whew. Oh, I've been hiking. But yeah, oh yeah, wow, look at that. Somebody's kind of building a bridge. I didn't see that. Wow. That's kind of cool. But the other thing I was going to bring up, right, is there's supposed to be 3 waterfalls here. So you have Felkers, you have this one, which is like Little Sam's Falls or something like that. And then there's supposed to be another one over here. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll go and check out the little one, and then I might come back and try and find that one too. It could have been one of those minis that I filmed, I don't know. I just know that there's supposed to be 3 here. And there's a trail that goes off, and then there's a trail that goes up. So we'll maybe have a skip up line. We'll go down to the little guy, and then we'll see if we can find the 3rd one as well. Because there's no sense in making a separate episode for that one if they're all together, right? We might as well just show all 3. But yeah, we go this way. Wow. Here we have the mini. I've never seen it flowing like this. Wow. This is crazy. That's from up top. We'll get down below. Check it out. This is wild. I've never seen it flowing this much. Usually you could walk across this, is the point. Like not here, obviously. You'd have to like figure out your way. But it's usually just kind of drizzling along. This is wild. So much rain. Wow. So beautiful. You know what I'm wondering? This tree here, I'm wondering if it fell or if the river dragged it down. I'm guessing it fell, but that's just wild. That's a big tree. Look at that. That's crazy. I think what I'm gonna do, head up top there, have some water, take a break, and then we'll go check out the 3rd one. I'll try and find it, really. I'll tell you, it's definitely worth it coming out after a rainfall, because like I said, this is never really running this hard. Like, it's so much water. That's wild. I love it. All right, let's go take a break. You can see what I mean about kind of calculated decisions. This is almost like a little bridge that I don't know if people made it or whatever, but it's all mucky and it's got wood, and the wood is wet, obviously. And with my feet being wet, I'd much rather take the rocks out rather than try and walk on wet wood. Get your mind out of the gutter. So we're gonna take the rocks out instead. We'll go that way. Yeah. There you go. Get a better angle out of it. That's the bridge. I wonder if beavers did that or people did that. I'm guessing people, because with beavers it'd be a lot bigger because they have to get into it, right? Oh, jeez. Oh. Holy. Man, just the difference in noise. Let's see if I'll be able to pick it up. Like the difference from here to here. It's so loud. Okay. So we got darker clouds coming in. It is supposed to drizzle a bit today. So I think we'll get a move on to the third waterfall. I gotta say though, this was much needed. There is one thing I am not good at. It is sitting around doing nothing. Drives me crazy. I need to be out exploring and filming for you guys. So let's go this way. Wait, where'd the trail go? Maybe it's over there. I don't think it's here. Maybe it is. Let's see. Let's go this way. Oh, big old snap. Wow, it is so much more peaceful over here. Wow. The noise difference is crazy. I gotta say, I've never been over here, and I think I'm hearing a waterfall. Could just be the breeze moving trees, but this is a nice trail. Look at this, wow. That's wild. This goes, yoop. Nice little rock garden that's been, I don't know, moved. This is beautiful. All right, well, this trail keeps going up. So what I'm thinking is, even if we don't find this third waterfall, I might be able to get to the top of Felkers. And I can show you from the top as well. I didn't know that this trail was here. I'm not gonna lie. No idea that this was here. And we are definitely going up. So let's see. I might be able to get to the top. And this trail reminds me of a downhill trail. Just how they set it up. Definitely structured like one. If you're ever hiking a trail and it just goes up, like, and then has a hump and goes up, and then has a flat and goes up, most likely downhill mountain bikers, which I used to be, hence missing teeth. In case any of you are wondering, yeah, I call it kissed a tree trunk, and it really messed my front teeth up, and I had to pull them. I used to have dentures, but the dog I used to have had a little line. that was a lot of uphill. Hopefully you can see that. The dog I used to have decided to break him in half. I don't know why. Maybe it smelled like food. I don't know. But whoa, no falling. Oh wow, what do we got? Yeah, see? They're setting up little structures. Yeah. I got a feeling this was like a downhill track. What, did the trail just end? You gotta be kidding me. It just, oh no, wait, we're over here. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. I did that for nothing. Okay, well. Not looking like gonna find a third waterfall. It might be over here because there are trails that lead into this valley. But I mean, I'm not hearing a waterfall. There's a lot of water down there, but it looks pretty stagnant. So good news though, I'm at the top, I believe. So let's wrap around, go and find Felkers. Okay, I don't think we're on the Bruce Trail anymore, because I know this direction that I want to go, But this trail just goes crazy. It like switchbacks, it loops back. So I've had to like bushwhack a little bit. Yeah, see, like there's a trail over there. You kind of never know where it's gonna go. Yeah, see, that's going that way. We need to go that way. Oh, we might be, I think I see an opening. We might be all right. You see what I mean? It goes like that and then off in that direction. I mean, it could come back, but we have to go this way to get to the top of Felkers. But this is wild. This is such a beautiful spot. I mean, stealth camp, anyone? Okay, we are back on the Bruce, and I believe this is the valley. So I think we're going the right direction. Oh, we found it. Nice. That's a nice lookout too, I gotta say. Let's get closer. There we go. That's not sketchy at all, eh? There's the top. Look at that. I was down there. I'm not gonna lie, you get a much better view from up there. But still, just to see the valley, that's wild. So full disclosure, there is a fence up along the trail, but there's no sign saying do not come down here. So I think that it's kind of a do it at your own will sort of deal, like, because there is no sign. There are two signs that explain the waterfall. This is Felkers Falls, blah, blah, blah. There's no sign that says do not come down this trail. So as you can see, it is fenced off. But, I mean, hopefully I don't get in trouble. There's no saying don't. Yeah, there's no real good view from over here. That's kind of unfortunate. But anyways, we got to the top. We got to the bottom. I'm not going in it because it's cold and wet and raining. Or not raining, it's going to rain. So I'm gonna call it. Don't have any beer today, but that's okay. I think it's more so about the waterfall than it is the beverage that I'm having. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. What do we got here? Oh wow, that's a nice, hey look, you can see the garbage can. You know, that's where I was. That's where my feet got wet. You can barely see the falls though. Yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Pretty please hit subscribe. We broke into 70. Got to get to 100. Triple digits. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.